Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today I am here to explain you about the second method of separation of substances. In my previous period, I have told you how can we separate the solids from another solids. And in the second method, I am going to say you how can we separate solids from liquid. Yes, you guessed right. The second method is separating insoluble solids from solids. So, this method is being accomplished in the following of four processes. Those are sedimentation, decantation, filtration and evaporation. Let me tell you first what is sedimentation and decantation. In this video, we are going to learn what is sedimentation and what is decantation. You might have seen mud. Yes, we all have seen it. Even we like to play in mud. Yes or no? Yes. We all have played while we were in childhood. I too like it. But now we are going to know how can we separate mud and water from muddy water. Sometimes it may not be possible to separate components of a mixer by handpicking, winnowing, tracing or by sieving. What should we do in that case? In that case, we follow the process of sedimentation, decantation, filtration and evaporation. For example, dust and soil particles and other light impurities like tiny pieces of straw and insects in pulses and rice can be separated by washing them in water. You might have seen your mothers and elder sisters are washing the rice and dals before cooking it. Yes. So, when pulses or rice are kept in a bowl of water, they settle down as they are heavy. Other impurities are either dissolved in water or float at the top. The water which contains these impurities is poured out and discarded. While we are washing it 2 or 3 times, we are getting the wanted particles. But if the solid is being soluble in the liquid, what should we do? Let me tell you some example. Sugar water, salt water, muddy water. In this case, sugar is mixed with water. It is totally soluble, as well as salt also totally soluble in water. But salt and water cannot be separated by sedimentation and decantation, as well as sugar and water also cannot be separated by sedimentation and decantation. How can we separate it? I will tell you in my next video. But in this video, I will tell you how can soil and water can be separated. Yes, you are guessing the right. We can separate it by sedimentation and decantation process. So let me clear you with an activity. What is that? Let's take a beaker and fill it with water and put some soil inside it and string it. What do you observe? You observe muddy water. And then keep it for some time, maybe for 1 hour. And after 1 hour, let's check it. What do you observe? You observe that at the top there is clean water and at the bottom there is soil. This process is known as sedimentation. And now the time to separate it. So how can we separate it? Now let's take another beaker and pour that water in that beaker very carefully until the mud comes. So what we observe now? We observe clean water in one beaker and mud in another beaker. This process is known as decantation. So, my dear students, I think you understood what is sedimentation and what is decantation.